Okay, welcome back, everybody. Coffee and art in the morning. I'm Dee Dee. It's still morning. So we've already done a couple episodes this morning that I'll upload to YouTube later. If you are watching on YouTube, thanks for watching the recordings. This is a live show on Ustream with a live audience and mostly awake people. Uh, so now we're going to do the same. We're going to work in abandoned places. Let me kind of tilt my camera up just a bit there. Hopefully. So we're going to do an altered page, and this is my altered book it's Abandoned Places, but I'm using it as an altered book. Oh, there's my mailman. Let's see if he gets out of the car, if he's just shoving something in the mailbox. So, yeah, he's just shoving, I think. So anyway, here's some leftover collage bits. I also have the same book to cut up. So I have one to cut up, which I've done in different projects. And then I have this one. This one is to alter the pages. And I'll do a quick little flip through it because I've already flipped through this a few times. But, different people watch at the different shows. Let's move the lamp back so there's not a glare. And yeah, so I talked about before is if you're going to work in a a shiny book, if you get a clearance book or an old book or a new book that's on clearance, and it's got the shiny paper, if you matte medium it and take the shine off, everything will blend and work what better. And then you can always go back and gloss it if you want to varnish it again. But because I use matte medium, which obviously is matte, um, so it keeps everything knocks the shine off. So like here's just a start of a page. So what I've done on a couple pages though is after I'm finished with the collage part and the painting and hang on, my chat stopped locking in. There we go. There we go. Then I'll varnish them. So here's one that's finished and varnished. So you can see, is it kind of dark? It might be a little dark, but then I'm not on a white page. So yeah, so when they're varnished like this, it just makes it all cohesive again. So because I use golden matte medium to glue everything down. I just might as well just matte it all at the start. And then I use the matte medium. And then if I finish the page like this, then I can put the gloss varnish on it and it just kind of makes it pretty, if you will. So yeah, so here's one in process. You can see that's got torn paper. All that gets blended in with the process. Okay. So all I use for painting, like right here, I think I actually picked up the exact paint here, is Americana craft paint. And it's not the gloss, it's not the shiny. It's just called Americana. It doesn't say matte on it, but if it doesn't say gloss and it doesn't say satin, then it's the matte. And so this is the only paints that I use other than a specialty sometimes here and there, or a Posca white paint pen, and sometimes I'll use a little bit of color pencil. But for the most part, that's all it is craft paint. Okay, so again, here's one in process. Then we just paint. See, that's all paint there. This is a collage bit. So it's just mixed media and altering. It's altering a book, taking a book and turning it into your own. Painted the clouds, added our own worlds, added all this is not finished here. This is just kind of glued on here. You can see the white core of the papers that we've torn out. And so with this book, I kind of just work here and there. So I'll do a little bit here and there, like this one here. We did a couple of different days. We worked on this one. And so all it had here was this old, I wonder if I've not torn that one out yet. If I haven't torn this one out of the old book, I'll show you what it looked like before. Hang on. Okay, let me get, because I'm using this one to cut up. Okay, so let me go back here. Let's see, which page was this one? just so you can see a before and after. Let's see, do I have that one? Not cut up. Some I've cut up and some I haven't, you know. Not sure where that one is. Hang on. I'm trying to find the exact pages, guys, for you. Okay. So here, this is, we've gone from this to this. Okay. And it's not done yet. Okay. Let me see what else pages I have. That one's not, this one's not, oh, hang on, guys. All the stuff's falling out. Let me just dump it out. Just dump out the collage bits that I'm using. It's too, everything keeps falling out. So let me just take the collage bits out of it. Okay. Now some pages, obviously, I'm torn out. I've already torn them out, so I can't show them to you. But like, here's this one. And we've gone to this. And it's not done. This one's, if they're done, I'll tell you if they're done. Okay, so let's see. Okay, let's go to this one. Okay, all right, I think did I tear that one out, or is this, okay, no, here it is. Okay, so this was this page, and this what we turned it into, right there. So this was the original, and this is what we turned it into. And I'm thinking this one's done. I might do a couple stars, a couple shooting stars, but this is what it looked like. This is what we turned it into. Okay. And then the next page is torn out. So this page is gone. I can't show you that one. Let's see. Okay, so here's the ship. This is what it looked like with nothing done to it. And this is what we've done to it. So you can see how we took from this and turned it into this. Is that kind of cool to see the before and after, right? All right, let's see if I got some more. I wanted to show you that one with the, really wanted to show you this one. Let's see, do I still have it? No, dang. Well, I got half of it. I was going to say I tore that one out, but this is what it looked like before. So here's what this, and this side's gone. I tore that side out. But this is what it looked like before and after. So, yeah. So you can see how fun it is to alter. And, of course, the same thing on this side. Okay. Let's see what else. See, I don't have this page anymore, but you can see what we've done. We've added our own wind. There was no clouds here. These were reflected. These were already reflected there, but we drew clouds in there and little birds. Drew that in there. Thanks, Carol Renee. And then we drew our own mist coming through. Let's see, what else do we have? I'm trying to, half the pages are gone out of the torn up one, so I can't show you those. This one, do I have that one? Well, I have part of it, so you can see what we've kind of gone from this to this. Painted out all those houses and making them into that there. Okay, I don't have this one anymore, but you can see we're working on this. Again, was 4 different places, 4 different photographs, and we took these 4 different photographs. Yeah, it is cool to see the before and after, isn't it, Terry? And now we're blending them into 4 worlds that connect. But they didn't connect. They were just, we made them connect with water and stars and clouds. And so, yeah, we made them connect. Okay, let's see here. What's next? This is just still in process. Do I have that one still? No, don't have that one. Again, adding our own water and mist and colors and things. Oh, I do have this one here. Okay, so here's this one. Now it's subtle. This one's subtle. Okay, so this is what this one looked like. Abandoned places. But we turned it into this. So we've added highlights. We put little starry worlds here and here. And see this and this. This is all added. That's added. So if you look at, like, let's do this side. So here we go right there. It's hard to see that we added our own little worlds in there, in here, and here. Okay, just so you can see the art girl large. Oh, okay. Both, if you missed, if well, it's not going to matter on this recording, so yeah. Okay, thanks, CB. 4 places of ghost towns. You've been there many times. Oh, cool, Whippy. So here's one. Let's see if I have to check to see if I have some of these. Okay, so this one I've torn out, so I can't show you a before on this one. But there are words here, so you can block out the words. That's one of the first things that I look at when if I'm buying a book to alter is how many words can I, is there a lot to have to block out the words? Okay, so this one I've just started a little planet thing going down here. This one is in flux as well. Okay, so here's what this one looked like. Here's this one. And we're still working on it. But here's what we've got so far. So you can kind of see here, this side, how we altered it. Isn't this fun, guys? I mean, really? Isn't this fun? This one hasn't even been matte medium yet. You see the shine on it? This hasn't got, I don't even put matte medium on that one yet. Okay, this one, do I have this one? I have half of this one. So again, we did a like wind or a ghost, or it could be whatever your imagination wants. So we got this done. We got this half. Here's the half. So this is what it looked like before, and then this is how we've altered it. Okay, let's see. Have I done this one? Do I have this one? I don't have this one anymore. I already tore that one up. Again, this one's one of my favorites. Painted. This is all paint, all acrylic paint here. And then I did these little holograms, holodeck things. They're like little floating worlds on the banisters. So that's all paint. I hope it's not flashing out too much, guys. I know the lamp is right there. So this is one of my favorites. Well, I say that, and then I find something else I liked as much. So let's see what else we have in here. Might have to just flip, because there's a few that I haven't done anything with here. Okay, so then this one I've started on. I'm not sure I still have that one either. There's so much bits just falling out. Do I have that one? I don't think I do. Oh, yeah, here it is. Okay, so this, I have half of it. So here's half, so you can see the difference there. I guess this is kind of a good review, since I haven't tore this book up completely yet, so you can see some of the before and after. See that white thing right there, that roof or whatever? I just painted it out. You can paint out anything you don't like, right? Anything you don't like. Okay, do I have this one? Oh, no, that one's gone too. Okay, so again, painted in my own, all these arches here, these are all painted in, and then added our own little nebula world. So that's all paint in the little arches there. And see, it just totally changes everything. I'm just flipping both books at the same time so I can see what else we can find. Okay, that one's gone too. So this is all painted in here. Dee wanted to know about the Stampendous Pearl. Oh, okay. Yeah. It doesn't do me any good to tell that on this recording because it doesn't have anything to do with it. But the girls in chat, yeah, the girls in chat will want to know that, Carol. She's talking about some of the embossing powder she used on one of her cards from the last segment. So, yeah. I know I'm not writing it down either. I'll probably later I'll go, Carol, what was that again? You know? Oh, let's see. Trying to turn them both at the same time here. So a lot of them aren't done yet. Let's see. Okay, then the next one that I don't have, we did a page here. So this one, yeah, here. This one we did on stream. So I do have half of this one to show you, but here's the whole piece here. We added the sky, we added a planet, we added the watch, we added the waves here. So this is what it looked like before. This is what it looked like before, and this is what it looks like after. So it's just so fun to take an ultra book. Again, I always tell people that you should use a theme, a book you like. Like if you like gardening, if you like flowers, if you like plants, if you like animals, if you like fashion, you need to use a book that has things that you like. Because if you don't like painting, out scenes, you're not going to enjoy this kind of thing. If you like people or a lot of flowers and a lot of plants and a lot of, then you want to get a book like that you can play in. Okay. I love this one. I think maybe I'll do this one today this is a good one for an example. I think I got a few more in here. We've done a couple others. Try to get right to them. This one, and I don't know if I still have this. Okay, I have half of it. I have half of a page of this. Okay, so here, painted in, these guys are all standing on this like abandoned building or something. And so I just added all my own, like they're looking down at the stars. Can you see? Those little people were already there. I think I have half of that page. Yeah, here. So this right here. So you can see how we took this and then painted all that out. And then this one, I don't know if I have that one yet either. Let's see. Ah, okay, so here's half the ship. So this one looked like this. Here's this page, although there's a little it's a little torn right here. But here's this page, and we turned it into this. Painted in the background, the moon, the waves, and I just wanted some feathers in there. Just, I don't know why. Why not? Why not? And let's see. And this one, do I still have that one? Ah, okay. So here's this one. Here's an old gas station cover. But this shape reminded me of 2001: A Space Odyssey. So we turned it into this. And that's as far as I got. I don't consider this one done yet, but added the watch half buried in there. This is all painted out the white. So thanks, CB. Thanks for tweeting the info. This one we did I think last week or the week before. Oh wait, there's another one in here that I think has the train. I never can find the one with the train. I keep losing that one in there somewhere. Okay. This one, do I still have it? I don't think I have. Nope, I don't have this one anymore. Tore this one out already. So we did this one last week or the week before. Added all kinds of things. There's a video on this one. So yeah. Then this one, I don't have the original anymore of that. I have half of it, but don't have this. So we painted in there and put the angel there, and I painted all that. So yeah. So anyway, guys, I hope there might be one or two more in here, but yeah. So let's go back to this one and just work on this and see what we can do with this. Okay. So I'm going to move this out of the way, and I got some collage bits here. So I'm going to start. Let me get my let me move my coffee. This is dangerous. My matte medium. And a glue brush. All my glue brushes I keep in water. They're the only brushes I keep in water. And so they're really nasty and kind of gross, but they stay in water so they don't get crusty. And then I use golden matte medium, but I put it in a dish soap bottle so that you can just pop the top and squeeze some out, unless it gets dried on there, which I let this one, I didn't close it all the way. Let me get my pokey tool. It should just pop right out if you close it. If you close it all the way. If not, you gotta, there we go. Well, what did I do? I didn't clean it out yet. Hang on, guys. I gotta clean out the top. Nope. Hang on. Pokey tool to the rescue. Pokey tool to the rescue. If I can find my pokey tool. There it is. There we go. Okay, there we go. So then you can squeeze out as much as you want. And as long as you close the cap, it won't dry out. Okay. So, got that. So what I'm going to do is just start. And this is the same stuff that I use. The golden matte medium is the same stuff that I use to glue the collage bits down. Right? But I'm going to just coat all my page just to make it all matte. It knocks the shine up. Oh, one thing I'm missing is let me get some wax paper. Hang on. You want to put wax paper between your pages or you'll glue them shut. Don't want to glue our pages shut. So if you have any questions, put them in caps. Alrighty, so here we go. So I'm just going to put a quick coat over the whole thing just to knock the shine off of the book page. Okay. And I don't really have a plan. I know elements that I like. I like using stars, planets, water, waterfall, clouds, fog, mist, rivers, watches, mechanicals. I like using all those elements. And so you see a lot of them in my stuff. But do I have a plan of like, oh, I'm going to put something here, this, there? No, I really don't. All right, so now I've got a coat of matte medium over the whole thing. So I'm going to just dry that real quick with the heat gun. And it strengthens your pages too as you add paint and layers and all that. I just want to get it dry enough where I'm not dragging my arm through it. Okay, that's good. I mean, it's got a little bit of wet places, but it's okay. All right, so now I start planning on, I can paint first, I can collage first. In this case, because I want to get rid of certain things on the pages, I paint things out. I'm going to leave my glue stuff right there because I'm going to use it again. Okay, so for instance, I may want more stars and things up here. I might graduate it down into something else, but I'm going to probably start with doing that just so I can just, start on that. So I think I'll start also with pick a blue, a white, and a black. Okay, we're just going to go with this. Again, they're just Americana craft paints, just plain black, white, and this is Blue Harbor. Okay, and I kind of use the page, the images as color inspiration. So if I don't know, if you don't know what color, this is a good play and practice. If you don't know what colors to use in projects, take the inspiration take the inspiration from your page. Although you can use a nice contrasting color, like this is really yellow ochre. It looks a little dull on camera, but it's really quite bright. It's really, really kind of quite bright. Maybe I got the thing too light. Let me readjust everything here, guys, because I zoomed out. And I think, let's zoom in. Let's readjust the lighting. Hang on, guys. Focus. I need my you're weird. This will pull it in. I gotta refocus it, guys. Okay, that's probably good there. There, that's better. Now we're in business. Okay, y'all any questions, put them in caps. Otherwise, everybody's just chatting amongst themselves. All right, so I'm going to pull out some black. Didn't close this lid, so now I got to put it out. Did I get it too dark now? Oh, we'll have to play with it. Trouble with the medium being bumpy. What are you using? Are you using matte medium? I mean golden matte medium? Artist DF? What are you using? My matte medium is smooth as silk. I mean, if it's bumpy, it's because you didn't put it on smooth. Trouble with the medium being bumpy when trying to use pens. It shouldn't be. It should. Well, let me clarify. If you're going to glue stuff down, then you're going to have bumps where the page. Let me get an example here, because I'm not sure your problem. I don't know what your problem is. Let's go. Let me find a page that's finished here. Hang on. Okay. All right. So here we got this page. I glued on a planet right here, right? I can feel where that planet is, the cut page. So you're going to feel the cut of your collage. The gold, it leaves streak lines. Well, I don't care if it leaves streaks to me, because especially if you end up varnishing it. But if I look at the side of this, I can see a little bit of streaking, but it's not so bumpy that it bothers a pencil. Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, it might have a tiny bit of streaking, but not much. You can still use a pencil. It's not bumpy. If it's bumpy, then you put it on too thick. Okay? You put it on too thick. Does that make sense? I don't know. All right, so I'm going to start with, and I'm going to get a brush and my fingers, and I got to get some baby wipes. Hang on. And when you use this process, you'll go through a lot of baby wipes. I just use the Huggies natural. They're not the aloe, not the scented. They're just natural. The ones with aloe are spongy and soapy. You don't want that, or I don't want it anyway. So yeah. Okay, so let me roll up my sleeves a little bit and get a brush, because I need a brush to get in the crevice. I'm gonna need that. Okay, so because my finger is gonna be, it's hard to get in there, but I'm gonna get in here with the black and get in the crevice here. A lot of it I'm gonna just blend with my fingers. I'm zoomed in, so I have to remember to So I'm just going to go around this. I don't know if that helped. Use a credit card to squeegee the. I just don't have bumps. I use a card to smash down my collage. Y'all see me take a card when we get to the collaging part. I'll just take a card and when I'm gluing something down, and I'll smash down my collage bits. You know, gonna kind of got a big brush here. That's okay. So I'm just going to go around some halfway down because then I'm going to go into the blue. So let me just paint this in. Dee Dee's bumpless. I mean, I can see a little bit of streaking, if you will, from the matte medium, but it's not so bumpy that you can't write on it or anything, you know? And besides, if I see any kind of bumpy, like, well, I should say streaking, if I end up going over it with gloss varnish, you're not going to see that then. You're not going to see it if you varnish it. Not that you have to varnish. I don't. And again, I've got wax paper here, so I can just go right off the edge like that. I don't know, a little bit of lines from your mediums doesn't just I don't know, doesn't bother me. Not having trouble with the glue part. I think my brush may not be soft enough. Um, I don't know what you mean. I can't tell how hard. Look, let's see if I can capture this. Let's see if I can do it. All right, see, you can see a little bit of lines. You can see a little bit of lines there. But it's not like I can't feel it. I can't feel bumpies. You can maybe see some, but you're gonna, if you're collaging and adding, 5 layers of collage paint, matte medium, and then you're gonna varnish it, and yeah, I don't know. I think you might be worrying for nothing, unless it's like literal bumps. I think you might be worried for nothing. All right, so now let's see how far I want to go up this way, I think. All right, so I'll just go to there. Because all my brushes are not so soft that they don't leave brush marks. Maybe you just don't like any brush marks? Maybe? If you do. All right, so now that I've got the background, the part that's going to be solid black, as far as the background done there. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and get in my fingers where the messy part comes in. I'm going to make sure this is wet right here. I'm going to make sure that the horizon where the black is wet, because now I'm going to pick up blue and I'm going to mix it in there. I'm not cleaning my finger. So this is very thick right here, guys. That's very thick. Okay. And then while that's still wet, I'm going to pick up on another finger and I'm going to add some white down in here and blend. So I'm kind of like making my own sky. And I do have black right there on my finger. I'm going to get that off because I don't want black. I want just white down here. And some of this might streak across later, but right now I'm just going to try to keep it pretty much in the sky there. Well, I got some there. Let me wipe. Oh, and the other thing is because this is coated with matte medium, I can take a baby wipe and just completely wipe it away. So if you get something, you can feel the lines when you're using a pencil. It picks up the color more on the raised lines. Yeah, then you've probably just got it on thick. You probably got the matte medium on too thick. Okay, so again, I'm going to wet, whoops, got some there. I'm going to wet the edge right here so that I can blend into it because it won't blend together if it's dry. I mean, you can coat it, go over it, but it's not going to two colors blend like that. And I kind of want them to kind of blend right here. Now this is kind of thick. This is kind of thick right here, the paint part. But I don't add a lot of pencil either. I add a minimal amount of pencil in my collages. It's like some accent things or some streaks in the sky or something like that. It's not a lot. I want this to go more this way. It needs to go that way. Okay, let's go back over here. A little bit more streaks. I'm trying to stay in camera, guys, and move around here. Okay. But you go through a lot of baby wipes because baby wipes are practically a blending tool too, a lot of times. But if you like perfection in your painting or your work, don't do this. Don't do this if you want perfect. It's not going to happen. When you throw on paint like this, like I just did here, if you think, oh, I want that blue to go right there and not go, just saying. You have to roll with it. You gotta roll with this kind of collage bits. Okay, so now I want to get a little bit more white on its own little thing. This is all dried paint. So I'm going to squeeze out a little bit of white so I can throw on some stars. I'll take some water that down. Now this is a part where you do kind of want a soft brush. And by soft, I just mean kind of floppy. See how it's kind of floppy there? It's not, it'll bend real easy because in this case, you want it to flick. And if you have a real stiff, short little hairbrush, it's not going to do this. So you gotta need a little bit more water. There we go. Okay, and if it gets somewhere you don't want, like some gets on the building or something like that, because it's all coated with matte medium, you just go in here and just wipe it all away, any place you don't want it. It's because of the matte medium that you can do that. Okay, we'll go in here and add some planets and some other collage-y bits. Right now, I'm just kind of getting rid of the background. You know, anything that's back here I don't want. So I'm going to do that down here too. I think I'll put some mist and fog down here. I think I'm going to go with that. So I'm going to just pick it up with my finger. Okay, so we're going to mist this stuff down here. So I'm going to put some down. I'm going to take a baby wipe. You can put it on your finger like this too if you want it thin, thin, thin. Then you can blend it in real easy. Okay, and you got to kind of keep moving your cloth around, or your baby wipe rather. I think I want to get rid of some of that back there. I want this real misty down here, real foggy. I'm going to still add collage-y bits. So I'm just kind of planning out where I'm going to put things. So I want to mist that out. I'm going to add some more on top of whatever I add, but yeah. So, yeah, just kind of playing with it here and trying to decide where I want things. All right. Okay, now let me hit it with the heat gun. And the stars, when you splatter them like that, it takes a little bit more to dry because they're kind of blobs of paint, right? And I'm going to go ahead and get this background kind of. Yes, I do. I use my fingers and hands a lot. Now this is thick. That's pretty thick, guys, where I put that paint on with my finger. Yes, Sarah. Falcons. Go Falcons. Okay, some of those stars are still still wet, but I'm going to start. I'm going to move the wax paper now because I've already gone off the edge. As probably as far as I'm going to paint off the edge of things. So yeah, there we go. All right. Um, I think in the 90s, Sarah. I don't remember. Hubster's been following him since 1966. So yeah, I can't tell you. Okay, see already these I need fresh baby wipes. You'll go through tons of them, tons of baby wipes when you do this. You know, I mean I can go through I don't know 20 easy in one collage. All right, so let's see here. Let's get my chat locked in. All right, so now I want to just build my world. We're going to build a world. Let's see. I always like to put, I like some planets and some watches and clocks. And let's see here. Let's see what kind of marbles. Let's see if I've lost all my marbles. Let's see. And this isn't quite dry enough really to start gluing on. I'll have to dry it some more. But I want to start picking out my collage elements. So here's a marble here. This will make a great planet because look at the colors. The colors just work. Not that you can't have contrasting colors. I mean, a nice big bright red one would probably be good too. But yeah, just like to play, like make a world, like Bob Ross says. You're the master of your world, or yeah. Like it so far? Thanks, guys. I just got to be careful because those aren't dry yet. Not that that matters. I can paint it. It doesn't matter. All right, so let's see. I think I'm going to want some elements of time in some here somehow in these buildings. Not sure if this particular one I'm cutting out, this watch is going to work or not. Half of it might. But I want it in here somewhere because I'm going to put the hands going out. That looks pretty good right there. That'll work. Because then the hands, I'll paint the hands in going out. And if the hands, because they always are at 10 after 10, if the hands aren't like in the direction or where you want them to go, just paint the hands out and then make your watch hands go in any direction you want. Okay. If you're so inclined. Let's see. All right, so this is kind of the part where I'm just going to be kind of flipping through some collage bits while I'm talking to you, just different things. Got more. Some flowers would probably be good down here. We used some flowers in that last one, and it was nice. I like that. And I love this is a little border. This is some border from, is it getting dark again, guys? Oh my gosh. I don't know. These grapes are nice. There's all kind. You can just add whatever, There's some flowers. Let's see what we got here. Ah, I like these. No, those are too purple. See, I'm just looking at all kinds of bits. Look at this big flower here. This pink one. That's kind of cool. That may actually, I don't know if I want pink. I really like something yellow. Let's see if I can find some yellow. You should see my table here, guys. I mean, look, I'm gonna move my camera. Why? Wait. Look, this is what I'm working on here. Look, this is what I'm working from. This. This is what it looks like where I'm sitting. Sorry if I made you dizzy. Didn't mean to. I can't get it to straight. There we go. All right. Let me find, I want some plants. I want something. I might have to. Ooh, I like this bit of tree. That is really cool. I almost really like that tree in there somehow. Got to be a little patient with me, guys, for a few minutes. I like that. That's cool. Going with that. There's a little bit of piece of fractal I had left. Somebody asked me about fractals the other day. I need to get another fractal calendar. Love me some fractals, but I'm about fractalless. You like my acrylic paint holder? Yeah. Oh, thanks, Dragonfly. But it makes people dizzy. They go, oh my gosh, I'm gonna throw up. So I don't do it too often. Know what I mean, Vern? I really love that too. That's a good space watch. You know, that's a good space watch right there. I could move the planet. Could move the planet over here maybe, or it could be partially behind the. Could even be over it actually. I might go with that over here and this over here. Let's see. Where's my scissors? You like that? Hey, Packer Die. Yeah, Packer Die's our collage lady too. So she and I, we like our collage. There we go. Now see, now my planet's a little off though. Maybe it needs to be still in this plane. No, it's too much. It's too big. That's what it is. It needs to be a different size. It needs to be smaller. It needs to be smaller. Here we go. I need to cut that planet down to size. It just needs to be a little smaller. I'm going to mist over it anyway, so it doesn't have to be perfectly. Doesn't have to be perfectly. I think I'll put a. Let's put some. We can put some. What do you call it around it? Rings. We could put rings around it, or we could put rings around this. I'm liking that. This still needs to be a little more balanced. Because look, looking up there. Does that work? Does that work for you guys? Let's go right to the edge with that. Okay, I'm liking that. Is it Gracie? Hi, Gracie. All right, let's see what else we got. Let me just random things. You just never know. You don't have to, don't be stuck with what's there. It's a rainbow down here. Oh, let's not lose our little watch here. There. You just got to take your time and kind of go through and look, you know? Even that would work, you know? But I really like those little windows. But look, see how that changes it? But look how it just fits. Look how that works, guys. Don't know if we need that there if we do this, though. See what I mean, Vern? I know, right? You just gotta play. Just gotta play and just kind of shuffle it around till you find exactly what you like. And I'm gonna mist in here anyway, so that's probably not gonna be. So I really don't need this because I'm not. It's not doing a. I'm not doing a window or a door here, and I'll just use this for my watch hands. So it's either this. I'm liking this is more dramatic. Let's see if we want it upside down. So you can do it either way. You don't have to play with your collage bits, you know? I kind of like how this brings your eye up. This kind of brings your eye down, but it kind of forms this kind of nicely, but I still think I like it this way because it kind of, brings your eye up. But you see how just turning something upside down? I'm also looking at this black line. I can always get rid of that though. Because that black line is what's bothering me. I like it this way except for the black line. So I could just, let's cut the black line out. Let's see what we can do about that. Let's just cut along the line. If we do that, then we can do this and get rid of the black line. There we go. I'm liking it better now. Something like that. Cut. Yeah, there we go. That we just, Sarah just said it at the same time. Yeah, just cut out the black line. And exactly, Sarah. So like that. And like I said, I'm not sure. I'm kind of still thinking flowers down here. Great minds think alike, Sarah. Great minds think alike. Uh, there's so much to dig through, when you have piles of collage stuff. I found my marbles. But I want a little bigger flowers. I might have to get into a flower calendar. Like, look how awesome that is. See, Oh, got the hiccups now. Sorry, guys. Oh, hang on. I don't think I have any more big flowers here. Let me get into my, hang on, let me get some other collage stuff. Let's see if I can find some bigger flowers. Y'all still with me? Can you? I just found my own marbles, Sarah. You're gonna have to, if you lost your marbles, you're gonna have to find them yourself. Oh, see something about this size, but not this color. So I got all bits of flowers, and I just tear things up here. Uh, Purple might not be bad though. Some purple wouldn't be too bad. Here we go. Here's some nice bright yellow ones. This will be cool. I'm thinking. So let's just test out a couple of these little babies here. Let's see. I'll cut them out separately with stems. Of course, I can always paint my own stems too. Okay, I'm messing everything up with my cutting. I need to glue those things down. There we go. Still here. Okay, thanks, Eileen. All right, so I cut that stem off. I didn't mean to cut the stem off. I'll just paint one in. I think I'll have this one tilting like that way. The stem. That means this is going to have to move again. That planet's just kind of in my way. I want it in here, but I'm not quite sure. If I do that might work like that. We'll see. I want that planet in there, but it doesn't. No. Might have to get littler again. I'm going to get too busy if I'm not careful. Let me just set the planet aside. Because this is going to be kind of... Oh, wait. Here's another one. Let's try this. Let's try this one. You just got to play with all your elements. Got to play with them. But don't be afraid to cut things out that you don't want. Or turn them upside down or right side up or whatever. Okay, so now we're thinking more like this. Snip. All right, so this is going to be here. I'll cut another one out here, guys. Maybe both of these together. Let's see how I want this. Just trimming out some buds here. If you have any questions, put them in caps. I'm in the zone, people. I'm in the zone. Can you cut the planet and make it look like it's behind the tower? Yeah, I could do that too. And hi, Prisma. I'm just not sure it might be too much, you know. Sometimes less is more. And I can draw in a few. I can draw in some too. Paint them in. I just think the marbles look cool with the variegated look to them, you know, that are already there for you. All right, so I cut me out some flowers here. I'm not sure if I'm going to use them all or some, or do I just want? Almost could be holding one. I think I'll cut this out. Let's see here. Like if that was in their hand, kind of like that, behind the hand. I'll make it look like it's behind the hand there. So that gives me 3 flowers there. I think that's a good amount. I'm going to start gluing here in a minute, guys. So I'm liking that. Could have a little bunch of them right there. Kind of like that too. Might be too much. Just thinking, guys. But I don't want to overthink either. I don't want to be here. I don't like to overthink it. I like to kind of, as soon as I see something that like I really like, I want to stop. You know? But this needs to look like 5 and not just 2, because then I'll have 4 and I won't like that. So that kind of goes around like that. I'm kind of liking that. I'm jealous of getting slapped around with a trout. CB's getting slapped around with a trout. Do we even have that option here? I remember it in Merck. Carrie, do we have a slapping around with the trout here? All right, let me go ahead and start gluing, guys. I just still don't know if I like that or if I just want one. I guess I kind of like that. Okay, I'll just set that there. All right, so now I'm going to go in here with my matte medium before it all hardens up. And I put the matte medium on the page, on the back, and over the top. You'd think that just putting it down one place is plenty, But if you don't want it to wrinkle, you need to do that. Take you a card and just kind of smooth it out like that. All right, so let's go ahead and remove this. Let me go ahead and do, I hope my stars are dry or I'm going to be smearing my stars, but I think they're okay. I want to get that just right. I'm trying to stay in camera here for you guys. All right, let's do the angel. I am going right up to the edge, so I want to be careful not to glue my pages together because I took the wax paper out. I'm going to get it right on the edge here. Okay, now I want this one holding the flower. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the stem real short. And then put it in her hand like this. And of course you can add paint, paint it to look better, more. And then I'm going to throw that little bitty stem behind the hand there. So it looks like she's holding, I know it's hard to see, but I'll add some pencil to it and pop it out better when I get to that point. Let me add some more detail to it. Okay. Include a trout in the sky. That's probably enough. Whoops. Put a little extra I'm right in the crack of the book right there. It's not wanting to stick because of the bend. Again, I'm trying to get it in the crack. Might have to put another layer of just some glue in there because it doesn't want to bend. The little calendar page or whatever it is, book page here, it's kind of thick. And it's not wanting to bend into the crevice of the book because there's the crack of the book right there. So it's not wanting to get in there. Let's add a little bit of extra under there. Not wanting to lay down in the crack of the book. We actually did put a fish in the sky, sort of in the sky, of that last piece we did. Probably weren't here, Prisma. Okay, I might have to get in there with just some glue after a while because it doesn't want to bend into that crevice. Let me see here. Where's that page? It's toward the back. Oh, we still haven't done this one. We've got the deer here, remember? We have the deer waiting to go on that page. This one. Fish. Fish in the sky. What do you think would work better, Kuretake water brush or Neo color in coloring books? I use them both. I use them both together. The last show we used them both. Monday show, Prisma Color Me, we used both in the same piece. I like them both. Okay, now let's add these two flowers down here. Trying to stay in camera for you guys here. Let's see. I want this kind of right there. And then this one kind of right about there. All right, let's get some of this smoothed out. All right. And this stuff is what if the matte medium dries on your hands, you need a craft scrubby or fingernail polish remover. Just saying. It's tricky business to get off, as Paula would say. All right. Whoop, that one's not stuck yet. All righty. I just want to make sure I'm not gluing my pages together. All righty. Trying to decide which to buy. Well, with the Neo color, depending on how big a set you're going to buy, you'll have more colors. If you buy a decent set compared, well, you can get up to 60. You can get up to 60 in the brushes. I have 36, I think, 32 or 36. I think, I don't know. It's hard. That's a tough call. It's going to depend on you. That's a tough one, whether you're going to like Neo colors better than the brush markers. It's hard to say. Okay, let's see. I think I'm going to go ahead and dry this now. Let's go ahead and hit it with the heat gun, and then we can start painting on top. I think it's just going to depend on what, on you. If you don't like pulling things off of a crayon with a water brush, then go with the ones that are already water brushes for you. I don't mind doing that, so, yeah. Yeah. The brushes go up to 60. Yeah, Vicki. Okay, my little stem there didn't get quite glued down, but it needs to be, it's good enough. Let me just glue that. I didn't get my little stem glued down there. Hey, Sherry. Yeah, Sherry, you come in late, so sometimes we miss you when you come in because you're late. Well, you're not late. It's not late for you. Here's one thing to just think about. If you get the Neo Color 2s, you'll never run out. You will never run out. I'm telling you, you will never use up your Neo Color 2s. You will run out of the brush markers. They'll eventually run out. How long? Okay, my camera is shaking because of the cord. How long it's going to, and that's going to depend on how much you use them. But they will run out, and you can't refill those. You have to just buy new ones. You will never use up your Neo Color 2s by using them as a little, coloring washes and stuff. So you might consider that as a factor. Or buy 2 small sets and see which one you like. But yeah, you won't run out. That's one of the benefits of the Neo Color. Okay, so now let me pile some of this up because I don't have any room to maneuver here. Paula, are you off today, dear? We need to get Paula. Can we get you to stream in the day? I'm going to wrap this up here in about 20 minutes or less, maybe. Can we get, because I just see Paula, she never gets to stream on her regular night times because she's always at work. But now that she's just sitting there doing nothing, would love to get Paula to stream. Nail colors are good. Water brush are probably, yeah, because you don't run out, CB. You know, you're never going to run out with your water brush and your Neo colors. You're never going to run out. The water brushes, you're going to run out. But they have cool colors. They're cool to use and they're nice. Don't get me wrong. All right, I'm going to put my glue brush back in water. And let me just get rid of all this here. And I never did show y'all where I varnished this card. See, we varnished this postcard from 6 years ago. Our 6-year-old card. Okay, so now, do I want that little planet in here at all? I just don't think I need it. Because with this, I'm going to have these watch hands zooming across the sky. If I put it, it needs to be down here. I could probably put it down in here somewhere. That might work, because if I do the watch hand coming through, that might work right there. Okay, let me just put my finger back in the glue. Because I already put my brush away. Let me just glue that down there. I think we'll just roll with that right there. But I think I want it to tilt this way. Because it almost could look like one of the flowers right there. Okay. There we go. That works. Maybe the twos, they're easy for portability. Well, both are easy for portability. I mean, you know, they're both portable. It's not like you have to, you're not taking any, you know, thing. Big carry around. Do you varnish? What do I varnish with? I'll show you. And if we get done here, I'll varnish this for you. It'll just, I use the Delta Ceram Coat Exterior Interior Varnish. Gloss varnish. I'll show you a page. Let me dry this first so I don't stick this together. I have one varnished back here. Here we go. This one's varnished. Let's see. That's what it looks like varnished. Don't know. Just nice glossy varnish. And it's the same varnish I use in all my journals and my little art cards and all of it. It's all the same. Okay, I got this big, huge, humongous pile of collage stuff. I can't even move around. Let me move some of this. I have some space. I didn't see if Paula said she could stream. Did she say? Paula, can you stream today? All right, so now we're going to add some other things. All right, let me get my paint back here. Colors I had. Maybe I'll put a little bit of yellow down here just to kind of blend those in. Or I can just put some more. I think I'll just start with some black. I think I'm just going to get a little bit of black. So I know I already put some white down there, but I'm going to go ahead and put a little dark here to add the white on top. This will kind of get me a background going right there. Just kind of blend this in because it's too, not symmetrical, but kind of. Just to have a little bit something else there. And again, because it's covered with matte medium, if it gets anywhere I don't want, I just wipe it away. Okay, it's because of the matte medium you can do that. Still haven't seen, she said. All right, so let me put a piece of wax paper down here under this because I'm going to go right to the edge. Did Paula run out of the room? screaming, no, don't make me. Oh, she works at 2:30. Okay. All righty. So I'm just putting that there because I'm going to put white over the, some mist or some water or something over it. So I just want something there for the white to show up. So if I do water, same thing, depending on how far I want this to go. Do I want this over here? Down in here. Let's just see. I don't want it on my angel girl here. Or guy. It could be a guy. I don't know. Alrighty. So that gives me something for the water to be on top of. Bugger tomorrow. She's off. There you go, Gary. Let me hit this with the heat gun real quick. All right, so let's go back up to the sky real quick because I want to do a little bit more work up here. Need some pencils. I got so many things going here. Where's my black and white pencil? Let me get my brushes out of water here. I was using earlier. Don't like them sitting in the water. All right. I have a black and white pencil under all this collage somewhere. Okay, I've got to move this collage stuff. I can't get to my pencils. Oh my gosh, it looks like a magazine factory exploded in here. But I don't have space on my desk. It's not that big. I mean, it's big if I don't have anything on it, but okay. Okay, there we go. And oh, bye, Kathy. I didn't even see her come in. Sorry, guys. Sorry if I missed you. This is kind of, takes a lot of shuffling and stuff around. All right, here's a white pencil. Where's a black one? Blue. That's too light. Blue. That's too green. Blue. Maybe a bit of yellow. Okay, so we're going to go with this for now. All right. All right, let's see. All right, so I'm just going to play with a little bit of pencil. Maybe there'll be a little bit of back in here. Carry it up here. Do I want something? I don't want to get too distracted. I mean, too much of a distraction. Just doesn't need much because it's got so much. When I put my watch hands coming across the sky, it's not going to need much. I'm going to stream enjoy these plays. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. All righty. All right, Janet. I probably won't make it, but please record. I did finish watching the one you did Monday. And I did catch up with Jean. So I still have some others to catch up with, but all right, so there we go. It's a little, don't think I want that touching right there. Where's my black? I don't want that touching right there. I want it close, but I don't want it touching. There we go, that's better. We can do a couple shooting stars Maybe one. Well, I think I'll do the watch hands first, because if I do too many shooting stars, it might interfere with my watch hands. So we'll wait on that. Okay. It's kind of. So yeah, something like that. This right in here, it's kind of, I don't like that right there. It needs to have some, like maybe some yellow, something that's kind of maybe a little brown, just so that's kind of looks like the background back there. Oops, pencil's not sharpened. Rather than like a white hole right there. Just knock back the, why am I, oh, it's my lamp that's touching my, I knew something was touching my camera cord, making it jiggle. There we go. All right, now let me see. With a little bit of another baby wipe. Hey Marilyn, how you doing? Anybody else popping in? Thanks for being here. I think I want this to kind of come across. Let's just do that. So it's kind of like almost in the background, but not over the plant. Let's go behind it. Kind of like that. Okay, let me go ahead and do my watch hands because that'll help me decide the details. Because I want the water here too. So maybe I'll do that next. Let me do the water next. Let me get a brush. Small brush. Yeah. No, that's too big. I don't want that big of a. Ah, here we go. This one. This little baby. Okay. Sock monkeys are monkeying around. Okay, so here's what I want this to do. I want water coming out of here and running down into here. All right, let's see if we can pull this off. Let's see if we can pull this off, people. Gotta keep it subtle, keep it subtle. Gotta keep a baby wipe handy. That's what I tell myself, so that I don't go too overboard here. I gotta keep it nice and subtle. And this will be like down in here. That'll be behind her. Don't want it on top of her. I want it kind of behind and in front down here. Hey Bunny, how you doing? We're just finishing up a collage here. And just get my directions going. Then we'll start more. Move this down this way. Thanks so much for calling. Oh, you're welcome, Lulu. You're welcome. All right, let me put some with my finger. I want to get a little bit of thicker paint here. Okay, this little petal isn't glued down all the way. Let me put a little glue behind that petal. Just a touch of glue. Little edge didn't get quite glued down. I could also get in here with a Posca paint pen, or you could do a gel pen, or I'm gonna get some water going on down here. I'll get in there with some pencil too. This one's just a little thick right there. I need that a little bit thinner there. Okay, this is kind of coming down this way. This one's kind of coming down that way. Y'all still with me? Sorry, I got all quiet on you. Sorry, I got all quiet. Getting in the little crevice of the crack of the book there. Let's maybe have a little splash right here. A little splash. Kind of run down this way. Get in there with the Posca if I need to. Thin. Or I could get a liner brush out either way. Y'all still with me, guys? All right. All right, let me dry this before I can get in there with some pencil. Thanks, Vicki. All right, let me get in here with some pencil now, a little bit. Okay, something's shaking my camera. I don't know what I'm doing there. All right. Now let me get a little black. I hope y'all enjoyed the show, hanging out and chatting and arting and whatever you're doing. Now I gotta put my watch hands on. Thanks, Vicki. Let me get my blue. That's too stark. All right, let's decide where I want them to be. Kind of pencil them in an idea, because I know I want one to come over here. This way. And just take a, if you don't want to draw, you don't think you can draw a straight line, take your ruler. I want mine to come from there. I'm just trying to decide where I want it to go through. Do I want to go through the windows? That would probably be kind of cool, but I think it needs to kind of come, almost needs to come through the planet too. If I do it down here, it'll look cool, but I don't want it to be too much stuff going on right there. So I'm thinking maybe, I'm just kind of following my eyes, following where it's going to go. You know? Let's go with that. I'm not going to overthink it. So I'm going to paint it. I'm just trying to get where I want it to go. And then I'll go through a window and then out that window. I think I'll do that. Come across there. Then I think I'll have it come from here. I want it to kind of look like it's coming down through her hand here, like that. Okay. Now, let me get my Posca. Where'd my Posca go? Is this the old one or the new one? Alrighty. Thanks, Packer Die. All right, I gotta turn it, because to draw a straight line, I gotta be able to do this. You know, it's gotta be on the right angle here to draw a straight line. And I'm gonna put a little bit of I'll put a little bit of a shadow on it too, so it stands out. So I want to go right there and stop, and right to here. It's kind of hard to see right now. It's going to be more. It'll stand out here in a minute. I think this is the almost empty one. All right, now let's put a little thicker, couple of coats just to get it thicker here. And I'll put a little bit of a shadow under it when I get down here. Come on, pen. You can do it. think I want it, it's kind of going right in the hand and over that cross. It's kind of cool. My line went wonky right there. There we go. All right, let's see, let's get a little bit more detail here. Get my blue, let me sharpen. Thanks again, everybody, for being here. It's not quite dry, I can see. Subtle, but it's cool. Let's have a little bit of more blue in the... Where's my white? White. Sorry for the camera shake, guys. My cord is touching something and it's making it shake a little. All right, last bit towards my water down. There's enough water in there, I think. All right. Whoops. Too big of drops. Hang on, I got to water this down just a little bit more. It's a little still thick. There we go. It sat here for 30 minutes or whatever. All right. A couple of these are too big. Let's get rid of those. Go back. I don't think that. I need a floppier brush. Let's get a even floppier brush. There we go. There we go. Now we're cooking. I want it nice and tiny. I want some little tiny specks of water flick, water splashing and stuff going on down here. Okay, I think that's enough. Do I have enough up here? Some far away ones. All right, now I just want like one shooting star. That's where I decide to put that. And then we'll back out because I think we're about done. Could almost be that one, but I got to make sure it doesn't interfere, you know, the angle. We got so many angles going on here. I'm not even sure I need one. But if I put one, it probably needs to be right there. One little shooting star. Okay. All right. Let me back out. I'm not sure how zoomed in I even am. Let's see. Alrighty. So there we go, guys. I think that's okay. A little not quite happy with down here with the water. I could have worked on this just a little bit more, kind of really made that have a little bit more dimension to it. And these little wavy things down here. But anyway, I'm pretty happy with it. I'll tweet out a picture of it here in a minute. So hope y'all enjoyed it. There's the whole thing. Thanks, guys. You like my world? Very pretty. Love the daffodils. Yeah, I just gave it a little something with color because this yellow and this little stained glass bit is why I went with the yellow. Just use the colors in the thing. So yeah, I don't think I have this original one in the other book. Let me be really quick. How far back is it? I'm trying because I've torn out most pages out of this book. Let's see if I still have that one in here. So you can see a before and after. I should probably just get another one of these books. So yeah, I'm not sure if we still have this one in here. Flip real quick. Not sure how far back. Let's see what else is close to it. It's toward the back, but it's not that far back. I may have torn this one out already. I'm looking through my second copy, my tear out collage copy of this book to see if I still have this page unaltered so you could see it before and after. But I don't think I still have it. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I think I got rid of that one already, or tore it out for something else. Yeah. So, anyway. Okay, guys. Okay, Terry, and keep up the good work. Oh, can I show real quick your picture, Terry? In case people here and are not on Twitter. Terry's got her, she moved, and they're setting in, and let's see, Terry here. Settling in their new house, and she's trying to figure out her new space. So here's her art desk that she's working on. So here's her space so far. There's our Terry Troubles art space. And then one other thing I wanted to show you, this girl, I'm not sure what her name is here. I'm not sure, and I know I'm going to think, well, why didn't I, don't you know? It's love, let's see. Love Life, Love, what's her name here? Let me go to me here because she referenced me. Let me find it. She colored in the beta fish. Here it is. Life is fantastic. I'm not sure who Life is. Fran, is she still here? I'm not sure. Franna is, or Franna? Yeah. Okay. Franna colored my beta fish, and look how awesome that is. She put them in space. And Franna has a YouTube channel. If y'all want to put, or somebody want to put in the link, or if Franna's still here, let me see if I can. I might get disconnected, guys. I'm gonna risk it. Her channel, because I can't see her channel name right now. Hang on. Let's see if I can try it. Okay. Her channel is Life is Frantastic 404. I'll give y'all a link here that if you're in here. Life is Frantastic. Okay, let's close this out. Where's my chat back? Hang on, guys. I think I linked it. Hopefully. Yeah. So isn't that awesome? Yeah, so there's Franna's fish. So yeah, thanks for coloring him, guy, whoever colors them. So yeah, I know, guys. So there we go. I think we're done for the day. Bye, Sarah. You're welcome. I know, wasn't it beautiful fish in space? Yeah. So y'all follow her on YouTube. Okay, guys, I'm gonna head out. I hope y'all had an awesome time here. I had an awesome time. And we'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.